That's the biggest bag I've had yet. What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back into the video on the channel. And as you can see, or maybe you can't see, I went to La Fortaleza. It is a Mexican restaurant. This is the Garfield, New Jersey location. Oh, there is no label on this. And more or less, they've expanded since I've done their first video. I'm not taking credit for this. This is just a coincidence. They've expanded since I've done my first video on them from like 2 or 3 restaurants. They've got like 10 at this point. And I was talking to a buddy of mine, and they said, yo, I saw you in the restaurant. I said, I haven't been on La Fortaleza in forever. And they're like, no. I saw you on the TV in the restaurant. Apparently, they were playing my videos in the restaurant. So they weren't, but it's okay. Maybe in a different location. I did go to a different location than you specified. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But let's get into this video. I got my favorite meal from them. When you mention something, a lot of times you know how the cravings go. I just said, okay, let me just do this. So we got our chilaquiles, which is my favorite thing from there. One of my favorite Mexican dishes overall, but theirs is my favorite in this area. So the chilaquiles is right here. I got the steak this time. Steak looked a little dry. A little dry. Look. A little bit, but it's probably not. Oh, yeah, like that. I let it give you all the salsas and all that good stuff. We also got some tacos. These tacos, yeah. I got some churrasco tacos. Bro, I got these for a reason. These tacos were $19 for 4 tacos. I don't know what kind of gold meat this might be, but we're going to find out because that's kind of robbery. But I want to see if they're good. Because something that's $19 is either going to be like a massive ripoff or like, okay, I'll see if it's worth it. So that's why I got those. And then we got some quesadilla because I you know, birria is like the wave and I like having it and they do it well. And then I got a semita, which is a sandwich. So we did a big old al pastor semita. Look at this thing. Sheesh. That sandwich is fat. Oh, sorry, that was passion right there. The passion. The passion. But yeah, that's the lineup. Oh, got some rice and beans too. Wait, no, that's the consomme. I'm tripping. And the rice and beans. Got some Diet Coke, Coke Zero. Bro, I just got so excited. I knocked my camera mount over and I had to restart it. So you saw a little jump. That's why you saw it. But yeah, let's just get into this video, man. Okay, through the magic of editing, you have noticed that I cut the container off. Yesterday, it drove me crazy, so I went and cut it this time. But I know y'all don't want to just watch me cut nothing for no reason. Anyway, let's get into this video. I'm not going to start with my chilaquiles because it's my favorite. I'm actually going to go backwards and go with these $19 freaking tacos. Apparently, these are churrasco, which is skirt steak. So I can understand $19 is still crazy. Like, you had to get this fresh from like the cow at that point. But let's squeeze some lime on it, and let's just see if these $19 churrasco tacos, that's crazy, $19, bro. Did you? If I don't see a double wrap, they double wrapped, okay. I was about to say, if I don't see a double wrap, I mean, you give you a decent amount of meat. There's the cilantro, the onions, they're on there. They're on there, okay. $19 is crazy. The steak is flavorful. For my liking, a little overcooked. You gotta be real critical when you pay 19 for something. I wouldn't pay 19 for these again. I'm not gonna much lie to you. But let's get a little verde on there. 19's crazy. You know how much tacos I could get from it? No, I'm not going there. They're good, but having had their tacos and a lot of tacos before, I wouldn't have noticed that much of a difference if I just got like pork, for example. So it's a nice idea, but I will give these a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna eat them. I'll pay $19 for these. That's gonna happen. I also got some salsa rojo here, so we'll see. And I'll go a little bit of both. What's the most you ever paid for some tacos? To me, tacos are supposed to be cheap, bro. They're not supposed to be expensive. I don't care who makes them. The salsas are good too. But I actually like their other proteins better. You give me al pastor, give me chorizo, give me chicken. Somebody's lighting fireworks. Is it Labor Day? Is that, yeah. There's fireworks going on all around. But I gotta check out my dogs in a minute. They don't like fireworks. These are decent. Nothing to write home about. But let's do the semita. So we got al pastor, which is my favorite protein when it comes from a taqueria or any place that does tacos. Big old thing of cheese on here. And that is pretty much it on these. They did give me some guac on the side. So, to put on a sandwich. So I'm going to try that. But I want to try. Bro, you get mad al pastor in this. Like, this is. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. This is, wow. First of all, as I said 3 times, the amount that you get, well, there's got to be more than a pound on here. Ton of cheese, too. This is how you make a damn sandwich. Got a knife? All right. Let's try some of this guac on here. I'm a new guac expert. Let's get in here. Let's try this out. This is delicious. The protein itself, the al pastor, some of the most flavorful I've had around here. I'm not saying something because I order al pastor pretty much everywhere. This might be some of the best. Oh, Lord. Adding that creamy guac to it. This thing's nuts. Oh, man. That's up there like with the chilaquiles, how much I like that. I gotta give another bite. Uno más. That right there. I've had a few of their sandwiches, and I've had sandwiches from other places. That's easily the best one that I've had in this area. That's unbelievably good. 9.4 out of 10. I can't believe how good this is. Like, I want to eat the whole thing, but I am going to move on to the quesadilla. So let's get this consomme out. I can't believe how good that is. Like, for real. I'm going back for that sandwich. I'm going to put these beans on them, bro. I don't care. Quick little drink. Nothing compares. That diet mid. All right, so the quesadilla. Everybody knows birria by now. Quesadilla is literally a quesadilla, but they use birria in the middle. So I got to go in for this consomme. Ooh, whoa. Look. Ooh, I just dropped. Ooh. Y'all see this? Look. See that? That didn't fall out of my quesadilla. That was actually in there. Ooh. Bro, oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm going in. Look at this. This was in the consomme, so they ain't even. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, I'm smacking like a mutt. You can't really hear it no more. I forgot. We changed that. Y'all heard that one, bro. I'm sorry. Woo! Bruh. Oh, they on it today. They on one. This consomme is for real. You can see I pulled a half a hunk of meat out of there. And they give you a ton of cheese. They don't skimp on the amount of meat that you get. I do wish the quesadilla was a little bit like crispier. That's not, don't adjust your headsets. It's not. But when you put that much beauty on something, I can understand that. They own one today. Gosh, man. I think they got better than they used to be. And this place was always very good. I have a few people that don't like it, if I'm being real. I'm not one of them. But this might be one of the best, other than these $19 monstrosities. That right there, that even gets a 9 out of 10. I'll go back for those immediately. What did I pay for those? Remember, see, I think it's in my my kitchen. I think I paid like maybe 14 for it. I would get that before this. For real. But last, I'm going back in for that sandwich in a minute. I could sit here and eat this whole thing, bro. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. But last, my favorite, chilaquiles. So it's a breakfast dish, right? Now you can't see underneath, but let me see if I can get you a little bit of something in here. So what they do is they take tortillas, right? And you put it into a pan and you saute it with salsa. Now there's 3 different kinds of salsa they have, but I like their salsa verde, so that's what I got on mine. And out comes just this loveliness with a little bit of queso on there. I have to try it. Theirs are my favorite. I try these almost every Mexican restaurant that I go to at least once if they serve them. Let me get a little bit of this steak. Hold on. That's so good. I get this every time. So what's under here, now that I ate half of it, so you have the steak, which you pay. I paid extra for that, which, you know, you don't have to get it with steak. But there's also pickled onions, right? That are underneath these. I'm trying to get one, but they're stuck to the cheese. But there's the pickled onions. And then you get the fried egg, which is like nice and runny, right? So you pop that open, let that yolk get in there, and you grab a big hunk of steak, right? And you dig in. Like this is where you stop getting cute and you dig in. Right? That's what we do here. We dig in. It hits every single time. I remember the first time I had this. I think it was back in 2020. I've been getting it every time ever since. I mean, I can't begin to tell you how good these are. Everything about this particular one. I said the steak might have seemed dry. Hold on. It's not. It's not. It's thin, so it just has that nice char to it. But the salsa verde, oh, that's a fatty piece too. My goodness. Bruh. So, you got, I don't even know if I can talk. Between the egg, the pickled onions, that vinegar acid taste you get, you know I love the acid. But it's all powered by that salsa verde. Powered. That's what I said. If there's better chilaquiles somewhere around me, someone point me in the direction of it. This is as good as it gets. It gets a 10 for me. I wouldn't change. You could tell if it's half of it gone already. I knew I had to save this for last because I was finna go in. But I want to go back over to that sandwich real quick too. I'm gonna watch a documentary tonight, bro. Alright? I'm watching a documentary today. Everybody's been watching this Florida football. I actually grew up, believe it or not, a Florida Gator fan. I think it was their jerseys. You know how when you're a kid, like, there's no big colleges in New Jersey. No disrespect to Rutgers. There's no big colleges in New Jersey. So most people in New Jersey that like college football teams tend to root for other teams. There's a lot of like Notre Dame, Penn State, Ohio State, mainly Big Ten teams. But me being me, I always got to go in a different direction than everybody else. A lot of people also, again, in the 90s, in the 90s, Florida State was like the team. So there's a lot of Florida State fans that are from that era. It's almost like Bulls fans if you're a 90s kid, 49ers. You get what I'm saying. Anyway, so being that, through high school, whatever, I always followed Florida. So there's a documentary about it, and I'm not going to watch it, believe it or not, because I feel like it's a puff piece. I've gotten the summary and stuff. That era of Florida football was so, like, circus-like. You know, people know about Aaron Hernandez, but there were, like, 40 arrests. People don't know this about Cam Newton, and I'm not saying that he didn't have a redemption from it. It wasn't, like, who he is, but he did something really stupid. More or less, when Cam Newton was a freshman, he was at Florida before he went to JUCO, junior college, and went to Auburn. He was at Florida, and my dude stole a laptop. I'm laughing. It's not funny. It's just stupid, because I know he's, you know, people do dumb stuff, and I'm not here to be judge, jury, or whatever, but I'm doing this as I talk about this. More or less, he stole a laptop, and when he got caught, they came to his room to get it, and he threw it out the window. So he got expelled. I'm down here, bro. Oh my. Crazy. So, they don't talk about any of that. They talk like the untold Florida story. I know that story. I want the juicy stuff, so I'm not watching it. So instead, I think it's on the artist formerly known as HBO Max. It's just called Max now. It's a documentary about a school called Bishop Sycamore. I'm laughing because I know the story, but I gotta watch it. This school finessed everybody into thinking they were a real school, like a high school, and they were playing teams from all over the country. But there wasn't really a school, and I don't know how they got away with this, bro. I'm gonna watch this later. I know the story, but I need all the details. Them boys was playing with grown men against high schoolers. On ESPN, bro. It was a game on ESPN. So they were playing with like 20, 21-year-old dudes. Junior college players. Like men. But here's the kicker. They were still trash. Like, they weren't good. Imagine being grown men getting beat up by a bunch of teenagers. But they did. So there's a documentary on it. I'll let you know about it because I got to watch this, bro. Somebody told me about it today. This meal is crazy, bro. Everything here, besides that $19 abomination, crazy. But listen, if you're interested in crazy stories like that, especially the boys, I know some women like sports, but a lot of women don't. It's more than sports with this. The sports is in the background, but it's funny as hell. Apparently, like officially on the state's ledger, they had 3 people. I know somebody was thinking it. They had 3 people enrolled at the school. I'm gonna watch this later, bro. Tomorrow's video, I'm gonna let y'all know because I'm laughing thinking about it. I gotta go see this, but this place, there's a reason they keep making more restaurants, bro. Every time I go to one of these restaurants, because there's like 3 that aren't far at all. I'm talking less than like 2 miles far. Every time I drive past anything, there's cars everywhere. Crazy, but there's a reason they keep expanding. If you know the right stuff to get from here, just try any of those 3. This, man, I ate whole half of this sandwich. Delicious. I'm about to go watch this. I've been going crazy again with the house remodel and all this other stuff. I'm glad people are enjoying the setup and stuff. But I'm still not done, believe it or not. Almost though. Like 90%. So I've been going crazy on the weekends trying to get it done. So I'm going to do that after I watch this documentary and relax a little bit because I've been up since early trying to get all this stuff done. But that's going to be the end of the video, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming out. We back tomorrow. More content, man. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.